Hello, my name is Melissa Matthews, and I'm a certified life coach. And what I do is help single women heal from the pain of adultery or heartbreak of some kind. The reason that I chose this topic is because I myself have suffered from heartbreak due to someone committing adultery. It's a pain that I brought out within my last video that no one can understand unless they've been through it and lived through it. And I know there are many of you ladies out there that have done that. I am today speaking to you about how you can heal and feel whole again. I know for some of you that seems impossible because I was there. I know that for some of you, you're still in the beginning of it, so you can't even fathom or imagine that you are actually living this. This is your life. I understand, but believe me, you will get through this. Just hold on. You got to take it one day at a time. You can't do a week. Sometimes you might just be able to do an hour, but take it one moment at a time because you will heal and get through this pain. One of the reasons that this pain is so deep is because you have literally suffered a loss, and you have to allow yourself to grieve. You have to allow that pain to come to the surface and live with it and deal with it. The way that you can do that is by just understanding that the life that you thought you were going to have with this person is gone. You have to grieve it, you have to accept it, and you have to be willing to let it go. But please don't be hard on yourself because you are supposed to grieve. Grief is important because what it does is it allows you to heal. Now let me tell you the things that you have to grieve. You have got to grieve over the fact that you were deceived and you were betrayed. That's a hard thing to do, and a lot of people don't come back from it. But you can do this. You will get through this. Another thing that you have to grieve is, that woman that was married to that person that committed adultery? That woman, she's gone now. I'm so sorry, but she's gone. You will never, ever be that woman again. Allow yourself to sit with that for a minute. Because it's hard, it's difficult, it's painful, but you can do this. Grieve the fact that every dream, everything that you thought about, it's gone now. That hurts, that's pain. So please allow yourself to grieve. If you need some help in doing that, just reach out to me. My information is below. You can reach out anytime. Leave me something in the comments and I will definitely respond and reach out to you because I understand what you're going through. I have been there. Another thing that you have to grieve is that woman that believed that everything that she thought was going to come is not coming anymore. Whatever it is that you thought you were going to have with this person, it's not coming. So you have to grieve that too. And that is why this pain is so deep and so real, because you literally have to allow yourself to go through the pain. Something that I have in my ebook on helping women deal with adultery and heal from adultery. One of the things that I put in here that I would like to just read word for word. Healing starts with honoring what was, even if it ended in pain. You have to honor what was. So, what does that mean? You were in this. You chose this relationship. You have to honor that. It was real for you. And you have to let yourself be okay with the fact that it was real for you. You can't beat yourself up and be like, why didn't I see it? Why didn't I know? Everybody told me. I can't believe I let myself be this stupid. Don't do that to yourself. Because girl, you had some good times in that relationship. And you need to look at those good times and look at those memories because what you were doing at that time was real for you. You weren't pretending. That was real for you. That was your life. You was putting everything into this person and trying to, and if you have children, you reminded that we have kids together. We have built everything together. That's a beautiful thing. Hold on to that. Please don't look at this whole thing as just something negative because there were some positive things that you got out of it. There were some times when you was truly, truly happy within. It could have been yesterday. For all I know, it could have been last week. It could have been last year that you was just living your life, driving around in your car, going to your house, all of that. And now it's gone. But you have to hold on to the positive things because you were not pretending. You were truly, truly honoring who you are as a woman and giving what you could as a woman. So please, please hold on to that. That's a good thing because you're going to need some of that in the future because you still are a real person. The other person was fake. They were the one that was pretending. I remember with my ex-husband, what that man, y'all, he can make me laugh. I mean, I can still think to this moment of times, just things that he would say that would make me laugh, like bust a gut laughing, because he had a wonderful sense of humor. And I remember in the beginning when all of this went down, I didn't even want to laugh. I didn't even want to think about nothing about him that was positive. I actually wanted the man to suffer for what he had done to me and my son. But I had to keep on living. And because I am truly a positive person by nature, I just think more on a positive side than I do on a negative side, that I started to apply those things to myself personally. And I did the work in order for me to get better. I remember I even went and got a therapist, and we started talking about some of the things that had transpired between my ex-husband and I. And she was the one that reminded me that it wasn't all bad and to allow myself to relish in the good things, because that's what I had to hold on to. Don't allow the pain of what I was dealing with from that day that I found out what he was doing forward. Don't allow that pain to now control who I am as a woman or what we had as a couple, because it was real for me. If I were to get rid of all of that, then I wouldn't have anything. So don't do that to yourself. I didn't do it. I worked at it. I cried almost every day for I don't even know how long. My son was a baby at the time, and I would just hold him and I would wet him with my tears. I was crying so much because I was in so much pain. But I was able to look down at him a lot of times though and be reminded of what this no good man, I'm sorry y'all, I didn't got caught off guard, but of what this person had given me. I would not have my son today if it wasn't for that person that actually cheated on me. So I had to try to decipher between all of it and learn what to do. Learn how to be happy. Learn how to be grateful for what I did get out of it. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to learn how to be grateful for the good that came out of it. If he cheated with somebody that you know, please, please, please don't give that woman all your power. You need it. You need your power to survive this. You need your strength to survive this. So don't give that to her. She does not deserve it. Do not do that to yourself. You need every ounce of strength that you have to make it to the next day, to make it to next year, to make it to 5 years from now, to make it 10 years from now. You will get through this, I promise you. So remember that. With grief comes a lot of pain, but on the other side of that is a lot of joy if you allow yourself to get back to it. Something else that I put into this ebook is give yourself full permission to grieve. Your grief is solid, it's valid, and your loss is real. So allow yourself time to grieve. That's something that I wanted to share with you today on this whole thing of dealing with and healing from the pain of adultery. If you got a song that you like, put it on. Play that song. I'm not talking about putting on something like I'm not your superwoman. No, do not do that. You don't need that one right now. That one, it might give you some strength, but you can play that one after you play a song that actually heals you and helps you to, go forward. I don't know what your genre of music is, but you do. Play something that makes you feel upbeat, that makes you feel alive again. And if you got the strength to stand up, just play the music and walk through your house. Sing out loud. It heals from within. Okay? Please take care of yourself. Keep fighting. And remember, you are what you think. Until next time, take care of yourself, girl. You need to. You can do this.